U.S. prosecutors have charged two former high-ranking Syrian officials with war crimes. They're accused of overseeing the torture of civilian detainees, including American citizens. The downfall of the Assad regime in Syria has raised hopes that more information could come to light on the whereabouts of U.S. citizen Austin Tice. Tice, a Marine veteran and freelance journalist, disappeared over 12 years ago while reporting on the Syrian civil war. CBS News spoke with White House National Security Communications Advisor, that's John Kirby, and Tice's family yesterday.
The events that unfolded over the weekend in Damascus may present an opportunity to get a little bit more information about where he is, what condition he's in, and what we may be able to do to get him home.
It's a really unique moment over the course of the last 12 years that we've been advocating to bring him home. One of the things that we truly believe is in chaos there is opportunity. So this is the moment to reach out to any and all organizations or individuals to do anything in their power, anything they can do to help us bring him home.
And for more on the Israeli reaction to events in Syria, we're joined by CBS News foreign correspondent Debora Patta. Debora, great to have you with us this morning. A Syrian war monitor is reporting that Israel has launched over 300 airstrikes over Syria since the fall of the Assad regime. I know things are fast developing. What can you tell us about Israel's military response to what's happening in Syria?
Well, first off, Errol, the stunning collapse of the Assad regime took Israel by surprise, like much of the Middle East. But as you pointed out, they have wasted no time using the confusion of what exactly happens next in Syria to carry out those hundreds of strikes across Syria, including the capital of Damascus. And that is according to the UK-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights. It says it's documented more than 300 since the fall of the Assad regime. Israeli warplanes have been targeting military facilities of the Syrian army. These include weapon warehouses, ammunition depots, airports, naval bases, and research centers. And they say that this is to prevent weapons falling into the hands of extremists during this transition time. But the Syrian rights group that you mentioned there says the strikes have destroyed all the capabilities of the Syrian army and that Syrian land is indeed being violated. Errol?
And tell me more about what's happening inside Israel, because I understand Prime Minister Netanyahu has taken to the stand in an Israeli court. What can you tell us about what's happening there?
Well, absolutely. This is a pivotal moment in this long-running trial, marking the first time an Israeli prime minister has taken the stand as a criminal defendant. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has repeatedly sought to delay the proceedings in his corruption trial, citing the ongoing war in Gaza and security concerns. But today, he said he's waited 8 years for this moment. He has denied any wrongdoing and called the charges absurd. It's an easy day in court for him on the stand, though, as he is only being questioned by his defense lawyer. But it is definitely a low point in what is really his decades-long political career, Errol. His critics say he's obsessed with his image and wants to be seen as a respected international statesman. This stands in stark contrast to being in the dock. Those critics have also sought to link his corruption trial to the war in Gaza, saying the allegations led the prime minister to attempt a contentious judicial overhaul last year that bitterly divided this country and created an image of weakness, which really encouraged the October 7 attack. Errol?
All right, significant updates from your part of the world. Debora Patta, thank you.